Snow out ahead of that front, probably in the Twin Cities, cross parts of central and southern Minnesota, out through the Black Hills of South Dakota. Maybe a couple of inches of wind-driven, fluffy snow.
All right, so it's on the move, and unlike Hunter, which really was socked in with Pacific moisture, this one, not as much. Not as much
juice to work with. You're exactly right. Some wind to work with. So whatever fluffy snow does fall, a couple of inches will be blowing around and maybe drifting some too as well. Just a reminder that it's going to feel polar-like across much of the upper Midwest tonight and tomorrow with that front moving through. So we're talking, again, roughly 1 to 3. This goes to your point about not being super energized with moisture, but there's enough dynamics there to wring whatever we've got out.
But just a gentle reminder, places like Paducah, Memphis, Nashville, Louisville, who had a rough Thursday, Friday, Monday doesn't look to be all that fun either. That's just enough.
Just enough. That's exactly right. It could make travel very difficult too, slippery times ahead. So please be very careful tomorrow morning for your morning rush across many of these locations because, you know, that kind of windy, wind-driven snow will be flying around from time to time. So it doesn't stop there. This front also goes to the east. We know it goes to the south. We'll talk about that at the top of the hour. But it heads to the Ohio Valley and Northeast Monday night and Tuesday.
All right, bringing them more snow. We've got it again from Pittsburgh to Rochester and Buffalo. Albany by Monday night, knocking on your door, the Hudson Valley.
It's on the move. And on Tuesday, some light snow again with that front. It might not look like much yet, but there may be on Tuesday night a little bit of a ripple developing along that front to bring some enhancement to some steadier snows here. That would be Tuesday night and Wednesday. We'll have to watch for that. It does not look like this is a big coastal development by any means, but certainly Tuesday night and Wednesday we'll watch for maybe some more substantial snow right along the coast here in New England.
All right, so by midweek, you know, we've been sort of hinting at this little change up of a warm up. Obviously cold enough that we're going to see that accumulating snow through at least the middle of the end of next week.
That's right. So find your spot on the map with that sort of burst of Arctic air and maybe a little ripple along that front, giving you these kinds of snow amounts. You're talking about a transform pattern as we head toward next weekend, which has been well advertised now for a while. A little delayed. It's been pushed back a couple of days, but it's coming next weekend. Much milder weather east of the Rockies.
Very likely.
Very likely it is. And if you look at our numbers, you're like, well, what does that mean? Saturday, near 60 in Atlanta, mid-40s, upper 40s in Chi-Town. How about that?
This is a nice change up when you're talking about what in the forecast we have below zero wind chills through at least Tuesday morning in Chicago area.
60s all across the Mid-South, 50s in New York, 40s in Chicago.